So with the previous system, we kind of had some limitations, I would say, with how the customer services agents were logging tickets. It wasn't performant enough for them. They obviously had to go to different systems like the ERP system, like the WMS, to actually retrieve that combined data set from the customer. So they were kind of logging 1,600 calls a month, and they weren't logging them all. There was some that were too complex to log, or there was some that were too quick to log. They'd literally answer the phone, and that was the end of the conversation with the customer. So they didn't see the benefit of logging it on the system because of the time it took. So they were logging 1,600 calls a month, but we knew that they were logging more, and even the team leader knew that they needed to log more. And that was taking, on average, 6 minutes for them to log it. So over the course of that month, it was 21 days worth of time. But then, like I said, the potential was for growth in the business, for them actually logging every single call that they got. You could have had 3,200 tickets. So then, with a 6-minute resolution time, you're talking over 42 days worth of man hours to get to that point. From a system perspective, which, as you can see, is more than the days you have in a month, that would be quite difficult.
So what we ultimately did was, Dan sat down, did some time and motion studies to work out what people were doing to retrieve the information they needed to satisfy the customer. Customer, this is what you need. This is where your delivery is. Yes, we'll make a return, etc., etc., etc. And what we found is that if we put all of that information together in Connect, in Bizagi, on a single screen, and allowed them to satisfy that query, we would save 2 minutes per query. So from an average of 6 minutes per query, we could take that down to an average of 4 minutes per query, which basically meant we would save 7 days a month by satisfying those queries in a more efficient manner. And Bizagi allowed us to do this by putting all the information together at the right point on the right screens. Furthermore, the potential was to do even more than that, because not all of the tickets were being logged. The ultimate saving was about 14 days per month is what we saw. And this is really important to us because every ticket that comes in from a customer is important for us to understand why it's coming, how it's been satisfied, was the customer happy with the response, how long it took, and we feed all of those metrics back to the customer.